he went up and drew up his favorite play and coached them through it. Right there.
Yeah, they're trying to get this thing out of here. What the heck happened?
If you can do that, and then you can also talk to the coach about fronts, you know, and say, you know, we can run inside zone pretty good against an odd front. If it's an even front, we may want to run some kind of trap or ISO. You know, or if you can tell the coach we don't want to run power against an under front, but it's okay against an over front. These are things you hear Mike Mayock talk about on the NFL Network. You learn about it, you use the language, your teammates respect you. You learn about it, you use it in front of college coaches. They'll be more willing to make a $300,000 investment in you. Okay? Your knowledge increases your confidence, that increases your respect from your teammates. You have to know what all 22 guys are doing. Okay? So that's what we're here to do. Coach is going to talk to you about numbers, angles, graphs for the run game progression.
You know, we spend a lot of time talking about throwing the football. We spend an awful lot of time about reading safety, depth, corner, depth, leverage, okay? The FUP, the SUP, the DEL, and the shell. How many times have we spent talking to you about the tackle box? Not very often, right? So the one thing that we try to do with our running game is we try to put the choice in the hands of the quarterback. Okay, let's talk about an odd front versus an even front. How do we determine whether it's an odd front or an even front? Number of what? Number of people in line of scrimmage. Okay, how do you determine down lineman? Hand on the ground. So would you use that as your terminology for your term for saying this is an even front or an odd front? Okay, so let's say we have a down lineman, a down lineman. We have a linebacker. Okay, we have a stand-up linebacker. There's 4 guys on the line, but what kind of front is it? It's an odd front because there's 3 down linemen. Plus there's a nose guard. Okay, shaded nose one way or the other. We talked about the shade, 0-1s. Okay, you've got to be able to articulate that to your coach because remember we talked about the crown on the football field. From the side, we as coaches can only see that side closest to us. You're getting the end zone view of being able to see the whole field. You're going to be able to tell us exactly where guys are lined up.